the truth about matcha? Let's dive in. I've seen a lot of videos lately criminalizing matcha. Let's get the story straight. I have my degree in exercise nutrition and wellness. I am also a certified tea master, tea sommelier, and blend specialist. With that said, let's get down to the dirty nitty gritty about matcha tea. Matcha tea has so many amazing health benefits. You cannot look at it from one aspect to the other. For instance, if you are just looking at the effects of caffeine, or you are just looking at the effects of iron absorption, you cannot take away from what is a whole plant. The synergistic effects that happen when the whole plant is intact does not react the same in the body as it does when you pick it apart in a scientific study. So don't confuse nutrition with a scientific controlled study that takes something apart. Now, let's dive right in. We're talking about L-theanine. L-theanine increases the gamma waves in your brain, helps with relaxation. This has a synergistic effect with the caffeine in the matcha, not giving you that anxiety, that crash, and all the other adverse side effects of caffeine. So you cannot look at matcha the same way that you would a coffee. Number two, let's take a look at iron absorption. Iron absorption is definitely a factor when you're talking about caffeine and other things absorbing when you're having foods with caffeine. Now, the only way to mitigate this is to have it in between meals or to add vitamin C. God created the earth and it created these amazing synergistic effects that happen. For instance, when you combine a fish with a little bit of lemon on top, there are natural things that you could do to mitigate that iron absorption effect. Having a strawberry matcha with real strawberries or citrus can definitely help mitigate this problem, or having it in between meals. To mitigate all of its beneficial effects just based on one element is not very scientifically sound, nor is it healthy. Number three, let's dive into the metals in tea. Our earth does have naturally occurring metals. It is important to get your matcha and your teas from a very good source, organically grown, certified, knowing your farmers, knowing how it's grown, where it's grown, what's the procedure, all extremely important. This is why Red Zen Tea only sources from the highest and best sources of Japanese grade matcha and teas from all over the world. I have direct relationships with my farmers. This is an important standpoint, and it's also important for you to know that looking at nutrition from a holistic standpoint would mean looking at the whole plant, seeing how the whole plant works in the body, and not worrying about every single detail, because if we pick anything apart, anything in excess can be harmful to the body. How do we balance with matcha? Well, my recommendation as a certified tea master, as someone who's healthy and is not adversely affected by any type of caffeine, would be to have at least 1 to 2 cups per day and then spread it out. Have different types of teas. All teas have different health benefits and aids in different parts of digestion and things in the body. It is always good to drink the rainbow. I cannot say that enough.